The Puritans were a group of really good Christians who went to church more often than not and obeyed the Ten Commandments. They believed that rules were law and should never be broken. This can be seen in churches and rules in today's society. What is your name?
Janet Kruger.
Would you say that you're a relatively good Christian?
I try to be.
Are you? What's your opinion on rules?
I think rules are important and they're made to be followed.
Would you say that in this way, through religion and your obedience to the rules, that some of this may have been passed down over time through Puritan culture?
I do think certain rules have been passed down through Puritan culture. Yes.
Okay.
Some of our rules are as old as the Mayflower.
I'm here with Jackson Sharman, and
the co-editor of the Sword and Shield newspaper, the student newspaper here at Mount Vernon High School.
Would you say you see life as a, like you prefer to see things in a shape of reality rather than filtered visions of it?
I view the
Unfiltered.
world like Freud, Sigmund Freud viewed
Okay.
the world. The ego and the id. You have the carnal animal instincts on one hand, and you have the rational, thoughtful human on the other. You have what you desire, and then what you know you can, what you want and what you need. That's how I view the world. I think within every human there's that internal conflict of what do I want and what can I have.
All right. Thank you very much. Who are you?
I'm Charlie Carbone.
What are some changes that you think our society should make today?
Well, there are plenty of changes that could be made to society. A couple of small things, a couple of big things. Some small things could be, the change to lunchroom, change to the food in the lunchroom. Or there can be some bigger things such as modern day slavery out in foreign countries and even here. So.
What are some steps that you take to make big changes like the modern day slavery?
Well, there's really not much you can do to help that in the big run, but you can start with small things such as buying products not made by slave hands, which kind of lowers their production and their income.
A revolutionary individual is one who wants to make change for the better. Would you say you fit in that category?
I would say I do fit in that category because I believe change can be made for the better mostly.
All right, thank you. Do you believe that Chris may have thought that he could do anything if he put his mind to it?
Pretty close. Pretty close.
I think he thought that if you analyze, if you're interested and you analyze it, you probably can accomplish it.
So, did he always have a passion for nature throughout his life, or did that kind of spring up when he was in college?
No, he had that interaction. You know, the first time he climbed Old Rag, he really loved nature. I mean, he loved being out there and doing things like that. He also had a strong belief that you don't have to have all this modern gear to do
A
it.
romantic hero is defined as an individual who rejects established norms and has been rejected from society. Do you think Chris may fit in this category?
He absolutely rejected the standard norms. But was he the kind of person that avoided people and things like that? No.
Not at all.
Yeah, because he reached out to Wayne and to
He loved people.
yeah, he liked being interactive.
Streets, talking to people, you know, and just street people. We found one day that was ill. He brought him home and he put him in our RV that was parked next to the house.
Airstream trailer.
Airstream trailer.
Yeah.
Never told us. But he came in and he said he had a paper to do. And it was going to take a couple days, and could he just hold out in the Airstream trailer without any interruption so he could get this paper done? And we said, okay. We didn't know he had this guy in the Airstream trailer healing him. You know, keeping him comfortable and warm so he could get better. He never told us the guy was in there 3 days. He never did tell us. His friends told us later, years later.
Start off, what do you two think Chris's main reasons for this journey to Alaska were for? Why did he leave?
I think the bigger question is, why did he journey to just out there? But specifically, why he went to Alaska is that he went there on that second journey and it intrigued him. So he was really intrigued by the huge difference in the way Alaska was, how primitive it was, how wide open it was.
He wanted to drop down to the bottom line and live their kind of life.